Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am speaking on behalf of Southern Nigeria, Middle Belt, and Northern minorities. This evening, we decided to bear our minds known to all indigenous people of Nigeria. The country was founded on a fraudulent foundation which cannot stand the test of times. A house founded on sandy desert without foundation can never stand the test of time, be it a little wind or rain. So, we are advising our people that we must rise to our responsibilities to challenge the unprovoked attacks on the indigenous people by the nomadic government of Meyati Allah herdsmen led by Major General Muhammadu Buhari. That is to say that what we have been experiencing is not by accident. It is now staring at us. And I must thank our people, the indigenous Nigeria, including the Hausa state, for waking up. It is better to be late than never, because if we remain docile to the attacks rain on us, the indigenous people, by the Fulani, Meyati, and herdsmen, very soon we'll be fully conquered. We are already partially conquered. If you watch at the trend of events coming from Buhari and his co-travelers, he may be able to deceive the majority of Nigerians, indigenous people, that he has some of us in his cabinet. Is that true? Look at the people he decided to appoint. It was only yesterday that he changed the button of the service chiefs. But go deeply into how the whole system was manipulated, and you will find that we are still where we were. The leader of Boko Haram has spoken, Shekau, that this set of people are just merely there. They cannot do anything. They are going to continue from where the old order stopped. Let us be frank. How did we come together? How was the house built? What is it that we are experiencing now? In 1804, the Hausa state was conquered, and ever since then, they have never known peace. They are the worst of people today. If you study the trend of their so-called development, there is no true Hausa man that will come out and say he's in charge of his place. They conquered them in 1804, and since then, oppress and repress them, and today we laugh at them. But as brothers keepers, we must remember that nobody will ever come out and pray to God to let him fail the exam he wants to take. It is not their wish to be what they are today, so we must help them out. In the true heart of the average Hausa man, they are very civilized and they are very humane. We lived with them for donkey years before the emergence of this Meyati Allah and Fulani herdsmen. They are the troublemakers. That is what we understand. The true aspiration of the average Fulani elite has always been to conquer the indigenous Nigerians, take over their land and declare the whole territory Islamic. Let us look at it. We have witnessed 4 phases since the so-called dubious amalgamation of 1914, sorry. The first period was that of Othman Dan Fodio, who tricked the Hausa and conquered them by telling them that their leaders are corrupt. They use the indigenous Hausa people to conquer their leaders, executed some of them, banished others, and others that were not ready to cooperate with them or to comply to their dictatorship. That was the first phase. Othman Dan Fodio told us that he would roll from Sokoto to Lagos and dip his Quran into the ocean. Nobody would have been so worried about that. But when you think of how he wanted to do it, he wanted to introduce what exactly he introduced in the north, in the Hausa state, by oppressing and repressing them, Islamizing the territories in their own traditional form. The second phase was that of Ahmadu Bello, the then Sardauna of Sokoto, who from time ab initio declared that it was either not or nothing. It was either not or nothing. And nobody knew. And as at then, nobody would have thought that the hatred against the Igbos was so deep. But he said it. And nobody ever looked at that direction. That the Igbos think they are smart. Wherever you put them, they want to lead. And as such, he would rather hire expatriates than to hire anybody from he called it other parts of Nigeria. That the positions were reserved for the Fulani North. It was really not for the Hausa state. I quote, the Igbos think they are smart. Put them anywhere and they will want to lead. Even take them to your village, they want to lead them. I will hire expatriate, like the man interviewing him, you, before thinking of other parts of Nigeria if I didn't get an expatriate. And not to hire them as Nigerians. They must sign the agreement of being hired on contract basis. Every 2 years, you renew it, or 1 year according to Sardauna of Sokoto, until they are able to get his own people. Would you call that a solid Nigeria? No, that was for that. Then after Sardauna of Sokoto, the next person to come was Buhari. Buhari, as a military man or civilian head of state, He's a brute. He has always remained a brute. Today, he is talking of people want to accuse me as a ethnic bigot. That is not sufficient. Ethnic, religious, if there's anything called wicked bigot, he has all the qualities. They are all in him. He has no human feelings. I'm not accusing him for nothing. People know. Other Nigerians, according to Ahmadu Bello, have many of them have gone to the grave under this repressive regime. This is a repetition of what they did in the north, and they want us to fold our hands. What are you waiting for, Southern, Middle Belt, and Northern minorities youth? Come together and forge unity of purpose. If you don't want to be humiliated, destroyed, and abandoned, come together. That is my advice. It may not be come together and plot coup. That is not the best way. Come together and forge unity of purpose and stop this Fulani Marudas from taking over your properties, destroy your children, Islamizing the entire country. This is what we are suggesting. Any further delay is dangerous. Know this today. They are buying time. It does not matter. Remember some foreign countries like in the Middle Belt, in the Middle East, the majority of them were Christian state. Christians will not tell you not to practice your religion. But the Fulani Islamic religion will tell you that it is either you follow them or you die. Now we are talking of a kind of destruction in Olu, destruction in Igagan in the west. Remember the surge from the core north to Middle Belt. It's like they feel they have destroyed that place enough, they have suppressed them enough, and those people have no spine to challenge them. But may God bless the new group that is coming up as Middle Belt Front. And people, I don't want to mention them so that I don't expose them to danger. But we have some governors that are there, that are defending their people. We have some youths that are defending their people. But let's look at it from the other end. When times are hard and when things are difficult, that is the time they remember to use the Middle Belt. The Middle Belt, they use them, and after using them, dump them, and start killing them in millions. They use Gowon's head of state. Gowon played into their hands. Now you have Lalong coming up to think that is the chairman of Arewa Consultative Forum. Then you have Northern Governors Forum. Is that true? Where you have El-Rufai and you have Ganduje? Maybe I will tell you the less and a powerless governor of the true core north is more powerful than you. They are just using you like a fool. Then you think of Adu Ogbe. Adu Ogbe is also the chairman of Arewa Consultative Forum. And he's happy, gallivanting about as the chairman of Arewa, Arewa Consultative Forum. Is that true? That is not true. The real Arewa Consultative Forum members, like El-Rufai, who is an incessant killer of people from the southern part of Kaduna, is there. You have Gandoje, who has the free right to take $5 million under the watch of a camera and nothing happened. And these are, Buhari is a right-hand man. You are coming here to say you are chairman. Okay, let me not dwell on that so much. Let's concentrate on what is actually happening. Buhari wants to say people are trying to portray him as a ethnic bigot. Does he know what he's saying? Is he no worse than that? This is a man that recruited people all over from his place into the military, into the defensive agencies, immigration, custom. He has just changed some of his surrogates. If you are not from his tribe and you are not his surrogate and you think you are there, you must be dreaming as one of the members of a cabinet. Let's look at another area. Buhari, since Buhari came into governance, tell me what Nigeria has really gained than the killings, insecurity, robbery, corruption. That is what we have benefited from him. Okay, let's even probe his personal self and make up our mind. If we are telling lies, then right to counter it. This is a man who was coming, and he said, if I was not elected, baboons and monkeys will be soaking their blood. That was the statement from somebody who wants to rule the country. Then the second one was, if I was not voted, I will make the country ungovernable. That's a statement from the same person. Then the third was a fight against Boko Haram. It's a fight against the North. Is that true? This is a man who said a fight against Boko Haram is a war against the North. And he discredited the government of Goodluck Jonathan. All true. He never condemned the spate of insecurity and the fight, the killings of Nigerians. Okay. He was the first person to be nominated as Boko Haram representative to negotiate with the government of Goodluck. He has never arrested or prosecuted any member of the terrorists. Rather, he's supporting them always. He rewards terrorists with cash and kind. He recruited terrorists into the military and other enforcement agencies. We should know this. He recruited terrorists. Know that they came to surrender and be sober. He is the grand patron of Funam and Mayati Allah, Magma. Buhari was the one that I quote from the foreign military officer that came to help Nigeria fight terrorists. Ibn Balo, a Belgian army officer, has this to say: Buhari terminated our contract to fight Boko Haram. He terminated with a reason. Did this man not come out and deceive the country more than 10 times that they have defeated Boko Haram? Which is the Boko Haram we are still fighting today? You have ISWAP. And many Ghana soldiers have gone into the grave because they were not given tools to fight. All the monies expended were into the pocket of either the service chiefs or he knows where to do. They have rewarded the Boko Haram with millions of naira and order him as an ex-general. You have the governor of Zamfara and that of his own state, Katsina, where 333 innocent children were kidnapped under his watch. He was in the state. The two governors have negotiated with bandits and terrorists, using our hard-earned money to pay them. Now, it is the turn of Sunday Igboho. He has exiled Kanu, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, Oka, Sari Dokumbo, Boylof, many others were humiliated, including Omoyele Sowore. What has he not done to humiliate people? This guy, Dr. Obadiah Malafia, that has now kept quiet and is on the run for his life. You have an icon, Professor Akintoye Banji. You have all these crimes against this so-called head of state. And he's coming out to tell you that you are accusing him of ethnic bigotry. Is that sufficient? Answers, how many people died? Who organized a crocodile smile to coincide with the little children that were saying that said what was happening to Nigeria was bad? I don't know how crocodile smiles without catching something to consume. All these things all these crimes are committed in that country, and nobody is talking. Where are our leaders? Where are our legislators? What are they doing? In the South, let me quickly round up by even leaving that aspect. This is a secular country when it was dubiously founded. The man they call Ivo Genus, IBB, single-handedly took us to OIC. Under Obasanjo, General Obasanjo, the carpet was drawn under his feet just to cause trouble. And in the same country, we say we're in the same country, 12 states have declared their zone a no-go area, that if you don't belong to Sharia, you cannot be there. That is there. Is this a country? And the governors of Southwest had the temerity, the kind of shamelessness to say they are sitting with Meyati Allah. People, an ordinary person wouldn't want to deal with. Meyati Allah. Every discussion in Nigeria is about cow. Meyati Allah, cattle ranch, herdsmen, many things. Meaningless to and unknown to the Constitution. And we say this is a country, this is a food for thought. So we are appealing to the following organizations. Middle Bedfront Agbekoya Eastern Security Network, United Middle People's Congress, Movement for the Actualization of a Sovereign State of Biafra, Indigenous Peoples of Biafra, Yoruba World Congress, Lower Niger Congress, Niger Delta Avengers Odua People's Congress, Pan Niger Delta Forum, and all others that we are unable to mention here. Please come together to rescue Nigeria. Have a unity of purpose, and if we don't fold our hand, we can defend our fatherland. Thank you.